Hey everyone, welcome back to 5 Day Crypto. Today we're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to look at the potential bear market, the potential death cross, what kind of price action we're seeing now, what can we expect in the next few days, a few weeks. So let's go ahead and get started. Big picture, daily time frame. Look at the downtrend that we've been in for the past 3 weeks, really, since our big drop. Our first jump up, we got rejected by the 200-day moving average. That's what this line is. This is the 50-day moving average in the green. We held it as resistance day 1 and day 2, and we've been in this channel downtrending ever since. So we've been unable to even get above this in past roughly 3 weeks. So if we want to start seeing more positives, we first need to break out of this channel. If we do that today, tomorrow, whenever, our next target up is going to be the 200-day again. That is currently just above 41K. If we do that and can somehow break through that, our next target will be the 50-day. Okay, see how that's working? Your moving averages will act as support and resistance ever so slightly until you don't have it anymore, right? So that's, next few days, what to watch for. Bigger picture is not looking as good, right? We have to in order to avoid this death cross. A death cross happens when your 50-day crosses under your 200. In a bear market, that same thing ensues, right? Your 50 is under your 200, and your price action is also under your 200, which we already have that check mark. So if this crosses, we'll be in a textbook bear market, plain and simple, cut and dry. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, pumpkin pie. It's not a thing. Let's go to the weekly and see what we got. Weekly, you can almost draw the opposite. What do you mean? I'm glad you asked. I have to take it off auto, okay? Be patient with me for a second. So if you draw this from the wicks on the weekly chart, now we can zoom back out. What is this called? This is on a weekly scale. This is not a great sign. This is a potential bear flag forming. Same as a bull flag. On a bull flag, you have a big uptrend, small downtrend, and then you continue up. The opposite is true if you're going down, right? Here's your flagpole. Here's your flag up. That's called a bear flag. More likely, they don't always work out like this. So, but we got to watch this. To be a good trader, you have to look at both sides, right? You can't just focus on all the positives, or you'll just see the positives and usually get wrecked. Conversely, you can't always be negative. You just see all the negatives. Then you can miss out on short runs. But we have to look at both sides. For weekly time scale, this is looking like a potential textbook bear flag. Downtrend, small uptrend, bigger downtrend. If we lose 30K, that's first thing to look for. If we come back down to 30K and you see even a wick under there, that's going to be a terrible sign. We're likely going well down lower. Our next really support level beyond 30K is going to be probably our previous all-time high top around the 20K mark. So we don't want to do that, right? Now, nothing moves up and down indefinitely. So we're going to have up and downs along the way. It's not just going to keep going. If we break 30K, we're not going to go to 20K the next day, okay? Or the next week or the next month, likely. That would just be the overall macro trend. We would probably start sliding back down this hill on the other side. So that's both sides, what to watch for next. Now, the good signs are the Gaussian channel. We still have not entered this yet. On the 5-day, look at this. We're following perfect support from the top channel, right? So this is good sign. Right now, we're kind of being squeezed between the 50-day the 50 moving average and our top line of the Gaussian channel. So we're kind of coming up at the decision point here. We either have to break above the moving average or break into the Gaussian channel. We're running out of space. We could maybe have a few more days here. We will see. This candle is a 5-day candle. We're on a 5-day chart. This candle closes in 4.5 days. So we just closed this one yesterday, which is a bullish candle, right? Look at the wick. Turn this off. Look at this. That's pretty much a textbook Dragonfly Doji on the 5-day. More likely than not, the odds, you have to play the odds in crypto, right? There's nothing for certain, but the odds of printing a not a gravestone, the opposite, a dragonfly doji, you're more than likely going up, which is so far so good. Dragonfly doji is probably one of the most bullish candles in all of crypto. We've printed on a 5-day, more powerful than a 3-day, more powerful than a 1-day. The bigger time frame you can go up and print these patterns or these candles, that's more powerful. But first and foremost, we got to get above moving averages. Going back to the weekly, we can clear these off and put on our 21 week. This will be our next big test if Bitcoin can get back up to the 21 week. Currently just above 43,000. So if we break above our 200 at 41,000, our next area to watch on the bigger scale is our 21 week. If we can close above that, then you could start convincing me and probably a majority of traders that we could be reversing trend here. But until that happens, we're on standby. Even if we did something like this, it's unlikely we're doing a V-shaped recovery like we did in March. We would have to really get going just like this did, right? And then if we can get above the 21 week and just hold it and grind up along it, that's fine. Altcoins will fly if this happens again. That would be great. But until Bitcoin is above the 21 week, we're on high alert, we're on standby. We don't know when Bitcoin wants to decide he's given up and it's a fake out and we're turning around and going back down. But so far, about half the people think we're going up, half the people think we're going down. Only the charts will tell. Leave your emotion out of it. Just watch the patterns, watch the charts. That's all you can hope for in crypto, is following what the data is telling you, not what Frank Jr. said or Thomas Sr. I don't know who those people are. But that's what I'm looking for on Bitcoin right now. So if you like that, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys. Car of the day. Me and my son are getting big into Legos. I have a 6-year-old son. We just built the Ferrari out of Legos. SF90 Stradale. Built that last night. He's liking it. I'm liking it. Good quality time together. Non-electronics. You know, they all, my son and my daughter both love their phones and all that, but pulling them away and getting on the Lego kick's been quite entertaining. Anybody build Legos? I love Legos. They're great. We're building another one right now. We got another, probably take a couple more days. It's a little bit bigger, but I'll do that one next. Car of the day. Bigger car. Lego car. Any guesses? Any guesses? If someone guesses it, I'll give you one chain link. How about that? I mean, I've never done anything like that. You guess what I'm building right now with my 6-year-old son. One chain link to you. You heard it here. All right. I'll leave you with that. We'll do maybe another video in a little bit. Appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you on the next one.